Hey guys, so today I want to jump into Atom real quick just to show you why I'm bullish on Atom for the long term. Okay, so on the weekly chart, on the logarithmic scale, we can see that Atom is forming a very nice ascending wedge here. If we look at it on the regular scale, which everyone else looks at, it looks kind of, it doesn't really look true to form. If we go on the logarithmic scale, it evens all of this bottom part out, so it shows what actually went on down there. And the reason we're so interested in this is because what we actually care about is the percentage increase, not necessarily the price. And because when the coin is trading at lower prices, a 100% increase, so a double, may only go from $1 to $2. But if you're up at $20, then it's a $20 range just to double. So while it looks like nothing was going on the regular chart, when we go to the logarithmic chart, it actually shows that a lot of the action goes on here at the bottom. So if we're looking at it on the logarithmic scale on the weekly, we are forming this very nice ascending wedge pattern, and we're actually almost to the top ceiling of this wedge. And we're currently sitting at a very nice level of support and resistance right here. In the coming weeks, it's just really down to, can we hold this or not? I think we blast right through it. We hit the top, maybe mess around in here for a bit, just like we did on this other one back here. And I think we're gonna probably bump our head up here one more time. We'll probably come down here and we will mess around on that level again. And I think we're going to come down here for one more touch. And it's important when we get to this point that we can actually hold it. Because if we dip, our next level is right here. And we could be in that for a little bear trap. But if we do bounce off that, or if we just don't get it in general, I think this would be an excellent time for Atom to actually break out of this. And if we do break out, do expect a retest always. Whenever we have these types of patterns, these types of structures, always expect a retest. I mean, like right here, we had a little wick out. It came up, it tested again, wick out, came back up. I think if we do come out, we're going to get a couple retests here. And Atom, I think, is looking very bullish for the long term. But if you haven't gotten an Atom already, I want to show you some areas which you potentially could coming up here soon. So we're zoomed in right here on the 1 hour chart. And as you can see, the RSI is getting into a bit of the oversold territory. And our heat map is getting a bit redder, so that means we're probably going to make a move back down here in just, maybe a couple days or a day or two. And I want to call your attention to this level of support and resistance right here. This is going to be an important level because we do have this trend right here, this nice increasing trend right there. And what I could see happening is the price messes around up here, maybe goes sideways a bit, kind of like it did over here. And then we come back down, the RSI cools off a bit, and we come and we mess around on this level of support and resistance, which nicely aligns with this ascending line right here, this little uptrend. So if we do happen to see Atom make this move where it rounds off and comes back down a bit, I think some scenarios we could see is maybe a couple wicks down here, just like we did over here, or maybe we could scoop under for a bear trap, or maybe we just kind of consolidate around here. Either way, I think we do get a nice move off, and that could be a potential point to enter a trade right around here. I would just wait for a bit of confirmation to know that it's actually going to go to the upside and not just going to roll over. Because if we do roll over, we're coming for this right here. There's probably a lot of stops right here. People who bought in here put their stop loss down here, and the market would need to hunt for some liquidity. And if you're going to enter your trade around here, it might be a good idea to not put your stop loss right here, because that's where everybody would put it. You could actually consider, if you want to be a bit riskier, putting your entry somewhere down here and then your stop loss down here, because the market does need the liquidity of those stops to keep moving. So that's something to watch out for. But if you do want to take this trade, I think this would be a great area to take it. And if we do move up from here, our next target is all the way up here at $43, which would be, let's see, from that point, about a 9 to 10% gain. So that's not too bad for the short term. You could get a little scalp off that. But if you are interested in getting in it for the long term, like I said in the beginning of the video, I think this could be a decent spot to do it because we do have the potential to hit all the way up here at the ceiling. And if we can hold that, then we're basically off to the moon. If not, we could just roll over, like I said again at the beginning of the video. If you did want to get in the trade maybe for a medium term play, more like a swing trade, and you're just looking to get up to this red line up here, you would be looking at something like a, let's see, about a 30% gain on that trade. So that's not too bad. Anyways, this has been Adam and why I'm so bullish on Adam in the long term. And I gave you some opportunities to get in and scalp a little bit if you just wanted that short term play. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want daily videos just breaking down crypto, and leave a comment on what you want me to review next and I'll drop a video on it. Thanks.